going on, guys? It's your old pal CHH. We're back here again. In case you guys hadn't noticed, my picture quality on those reviews I've been doing, they should look incredible. I have my camera set up the best I ever have, but I'm not going to use it for every video. Sometimes I like that kind of old school webcam look, even though I look pretty sharp, right? For like video updates, for like collection stuff, I'd like to do this. But I reorganized the horror room. Did you see? I got rid of the table. Now I just got my couch right there. My TV's over there. And I missed the setup where you can see all my movies behind me, and you can see some of the posters and things like that. So I swapped things up and made it a little bit more spacious. Got my magazines over there. But we have some really cool physical media updates. I'm super excited about that. And I'm going to tell you guys what I think about some of these movies. And I'm going to review some of these in depth for sure in the future. But I just wanted to let you know now that some of these look really fun. So let's start right here. We have some stuff from the Visual Vengeance line. Now, Visual Vengeance is a new line that is really starting to get some traction with the physical media community. They've got some pretty nice releases. They do good work. And the first one I got sent over, this is called Replicator. And this reminds me of, you remember Gex back in the day? That gecko that was like on all the video games? This reminds me of that. It looks like a female alligator mutant thing. Let me read the back of this to you. Like I said, this is brand new from Visual Vengeance. From director Brett McCormick, who made The Abomination, remember that name, comes one of the most screwball, brain-melting late 90s direct-to-video entries ever made. At a top-secret military facility, a group of scientists and army brass work on the Replicator project. The experiment quickly goes awry when it turns all the male soldiers into gorgeous, scantily clad nymphets when they morph into alligators when they reach the peak of sexual excitement. Starring original Leatherface Gunnar Hansen and iconic Scream Queen Brinke Stevens, Replicator enjoys his first time ever on Blu-ray with brand new interviews and insights from the cast and creators of the sexy science fiction send-up. So, now a lot of these movies, I think they're SOV because, you know, for this one it says new director supervised SD master from the original master tapes, but it's loaded with special features, which is exciting. We got commentaries with a director, we got commentaries with Sam Paniso of BNS about movies and Bill Van Rye of Drive-In Asylum, archive making of featurette, archival Brett McCormick interview, original deleted scene opening, original Brett McCormick interview from 2022, producer Win Winberg interview from 2022, Brinke Stevens interview from 2022, actor Carl Merritt interview from 2022, actor Randy Clower interview from 2022, original VHS trailer, Visual Vengeance trailers, limited edition slipcase, of course, one pair of brand new X-ray specs, two-sided insert, reversible sleeve with the original VHS art, folded mini poster, stick your own VHS sticker set. So we gotta take a look at this stuff now. Alright guys, so here's the slipcover coming off. Oh my god. This looks so fun. Like I said, I'm going to be doing reviews for a lot of these, either shorts or video reviews. So let's see what's in here. That is really cool. And Visual Vengeance does nice stuff with these, you know, these white cases. So I really like Visual Vengeance. There's the stickers. That's really cool. We also get X-ray specs. God, this is really nice. Visual Vengeance makes you feel like a king with these releases. Oh, a nice little mini poster. Replicator. This is the most 90s thing I've ever seen. And then you get this Replicator card. That's cool. Wow. And then let's see what the original art is. There it is. Now that looks 90s. I'm actually not going to swap it to that because, honestly, I think this is really cool. So, yeah, you get a lot of stuff with this. Like, great job, Visual Vengeance. You guys are, you know, killing it. You guys are making us feel, like, special with these releases. And that's what collectors want. So I actually think Visual Vengeance is by fans for fans. Because you look at the way they do these releases. Everything's original, new, nice new artwork and things like that. So, yeah, definitely excited to pop that in and give it a go. I vividly remember that VHS cover art from back in the day. Next up from Visual Vengeance, guys, we're going to look at this one. This one looks insane. This is called The Abomination. Now, look at that. That looks insane. Let me read you about this. Deep in the heart of a rural Texas, a TV evangelist exorcises a tumor from the body of a loyal worshiper, who soon coughs up the growth. Unknown to her, the cancer is actually a carnivorous life that slithers its way into her son Cody while he sleeps. Growing inside him, he is completely under its control. Now Cody must feed the beast fresh victims to keep them both alive. As the monster grows larger and larger, it threatens to feast on everyone in its past. One of the most legendary and notorious VHS releases of the video store era, Brett McCormick, same director, Super 8 Gorefest The Abomination, enjoys its first ever release on Blu-ray with newly created bonus features and never-before-seen outtake images and more. So yeah, Visual Ventures is definitely tapping into that shot-on-video market, which can be somewhat of a crapshoot. Nobody would ever deny that, naturally. But this, I'm telling you, just from the back, looks absolutely insane. I know that's out of focus, but holy crap. The back of this looks like there is guts, blood, bodies. It looks insane. So this actually looks incredible. Let's open this up and take a look at it for sure. Right, so here we go. Slipcover's coming off. Oh, dude. That is incredible. Yeah, I don't think anybody's going to be upset with these Visual Vengeance releases. It's pretty remarkable. Okay, so here we go. We get a cool sticker set again, like we got from the last set. You're going to get this little Abomination pamphlet with some great details and information. Oh, a nice write-up in there. Yeah, the pictures from behind the scenes of this looks crazy. You're going to get a comic book. Oh my god, that's insane. Yeah, guys, this looks like the one. So if you're looking at this video and you're saying to yourself, huh, I might try some Visual Vengeance, I'm just going to say right now, I think The Abomination is winning by a big jump right now. I definitely cannot wait to watch this. This looks incredibly nasty, gory, and fun. So yeah, The Abomination looks great. Let's show the reverse art of this. As you'll see, it's right there. Damn, that's crazy. But they did such a good job. I gotta be honest, they did such a good job on their own artwork. I can't bring myself to swap it. Look at that. That's great. That's fantastic. So, guys, I mean, Visual Vengeance, if you haven't tried them yet, I think this is the safest bet you can ever have, this The Abomination. I did, before shooting this video, I did do a little Google searching of this, and the cult status of The Abomination looked incredible. So this is cool. So if you're nervous about trying some of these SOV titles, I totally understand. I think The Abomination is going to be one that a lot of people, I mean, look at that again. I think a lot of people are going to dig this, including myself. So I can't wait to watch this top to bottom. So there's that, guys. Next up, we've got some really cool stuff. So Cauldron Video as a company, Cauldron Video is a new label. What I really like about Cauldron is their logo is very old school. It reminds me of Wizard Video. They're getting into the 4K game. They're getting into the Blu-ray game. They're picking up titles. And so we've got a couple from them. I want to start with this one. I'm excited to watch this. It looks sleazy and 70s and gross. It's called Frankenstein 80. Now, like I said, see, that's the Cauldron logo, and it's kind of got like that old school wizard look. I really like it. I want to get a t-shirt that says Cauldron Video on it. I'm sure they sell them. But Frankenstein 80, let's read a little bit about this. When Professor Shores invents a new serum that helps transplant patients better accept their new organs, Dr. Frankenstein quickly steals it to bring life to his greatest creation, Mosaic. Once alive, Mosaic is uncontrollable and escapes from the lab nightly to solicit prostitutes and leave a trail of corpses across the city that only seems to baffle the police and create a wave of fear. This is Mario Mancini, who was the camera operator on Mario Bava's Blood and Black Lace and Black Sunday, amazing films. Only film as director. It's a stylish, gory, and sleazy take on the Frankenstein story in true Italian exploitation fashion. With nods to giallo films, the strings of dark humor featuring gruesome special effects by Carlo Rambaldi, E.T. and Bay of Blood, and starring Gordon Mitchell, Shanghai Joe, Zero Papas from Black Killer, John Richardson from Black Sunday, Renato Romano of The Fifth Chord, and Dalila De Lazzaro, Flesh for Frankenstein. Cauldron Films is delirious to present Frankenstein 80, uncensored and restored on Blu-ray for the first time to an unsuspecting North American audience. I was super intrigued when this was announced, and so I had to get this. I'm excited to get some stuff built up for Cauldron. I have a few releases from them, guys, and I'm going to tell you right now, quality all the way. Cauldron stuff is very nice. Their special features are always good. This has Dalila Forever, the recorded memories of Dalila Dezzaro, Little Frankenstein's history of Italian Frankenstein films with Domenico Monteni, and a commentary by film historian Heather Drain. So great that we got some historical stuff. I love that kind of stuff. But Cauldron came out swinging. They're putting out solid releases in terms of presentation quality and things like that. So Frankenstein 80, I'm super excited to check this out. Yeah, so that's from Cauldron Films. And I got another Cauldron Films movie that I'm definitely going to do a deep dive review on. One of the best Lucio Fulci films of all time is City of the Living Dead, aka The Gates of Hell. I prefer the title City of the Living Dead, but you be the judge. And Cauldron Films, not Blue Underground or anybody like that, Cauldron Films themselves put out City of the Living Dead on 4K. Now, this is the new standard version of the film without all the extra slipcovers and everything like that. Because a lot of people, 4K is more expensive, and I totally understand it. I think a lot of people are getting to where, like, hey, I'm fine waiting for the standard version release of that. And if that's you, you're definitely going to want to see what I have next, which I'll also do a deep dive review on. But this, I'm super excited about. I have heard nothing but the absolute most positive things about this restoration of City of the Living Dead from Cauldron, and I think their artwork is really good. I like that a lot. It captures the vibe of the movie, and I'm so glad that Cauldron got this because they're doing great stuff, and I'm really excited to deep dive this. City of the Living Dead is one of the most nightmarish films I've ever seen, and so guys, if you want this, you can go on Amazon now and get it pre-ordered. City of the Living Dead from Cauldron Films 4K. I can tell you the picture quality is incredible. I can tell you that right now. But there is a lot of new special features on here. We're going to do a deep dive review on this, so bear with me. But if you want to pause that and look at that, go right ahead. But guys, if you haven't seen this, this is definitely worth a blind buy, especially if you're getting into Italian horror. This is one of the most disturbing, nightmarish films ever from the great Lucio Fulci. Cannot wait to deep dive that. And last but not least, like I said, if you are somebody that, you like 4K, you're getting into it, but you know it's going to be pricey, a lot of these companies, they will put out standard versions of these collector's versions a little bit later, and they're getting more vocal about that, which is a good thing. And Synapse Films just released, or they're about to release, their new standard version of Dario Argento's Tenebrae on 4K. And first of all, that artwork is sensational. Really captures the vibe of the movie, which I could tell you is great. I love this movie. Tenebrae is, I think a lot of people will tell you Tenebrae is the top 5 Dario films. A lot of people will even tell you that this is his best film over Suspiria. Don't necessarily agree with that, but I can totally see where they're coming from. This movie is one of the most beautifully bloody films ever. There's an art to the slashing in this film. There's a visual style that Tenebrae has. There's a sound of Tenebrae, and I believe John Saxon is in this film too. So there's that familiarity for the American audiences. So excited to do a review of this as well. But just know, if you are a Tenebrae fan and you did not want to spend the money to get that super nice collector's release that they did a while back, which was nice, this is coming. This is going to be more budget friendly for you, and I think this is sensational. So the standard 2-disc release of Tenebrae is coming. I will be doing a deep dive review of that, guys. So there we go. That's my newest Blu-ray/4K horror update, guys. If you have any questions, drop it below. I can answer whatever else I can. If not, let me know which titles of those interest you, and I really hope you enjoyed this video. This is your old pal CHH, guys. I'll see you next time. Huge, giant thank you to all of my Patreon supporters. Without you guys, this would not be possible. To get behind-the-scenes photos, videos, music, private live streams, and much more, you can subscribe to my Patreon for as little as $1 a month. Thank you to my patrons.